What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna play some Sims. I know I always play Sims on my channel, but that's just because if you know, you know. If you're in my lives and you know that you beautiful. With that being said, a lot has happened because I typically play my 100 baby challenge on my live now. I used to only post videos about it on my YouTube, but then when I started streaming more, it became a part of the stream. So, on my last 100 baby challenge video, I was going through a lot with the talk, but that's over with now. Our matriarch, Cassidy, boop. She was in the process of becoming an elder. And in the 100 baby challenge, if you don't know the rules, let me break it down to you for the little bit that I remember off the top of my head. Rule number 1. Every baby that you have has to be with another sim. You can't have multiple babies by the same sim. You're not playing the 100 baby challenge if that's what you're doing. T. Now, twins, triplets, all the quadruplets, like that's different when you have multiples at the same time. That's allowed, but it has to be on accident. Like you can't cheat that. Which brings me into rule number 2. No cheating of any kind. Like that includes mods that make your life easier on the game. And no cheating money. Yes, your main matriarch, she a stay-at-home mom and she's doing it. Round of applause. Round of applause. She's doing it. There is no cheating. None. Zero. Zilch. Rule number 3, to make money, she can't leave her house. There's a bunch of things that Sims allows you to do to make money from home without leaving your house. Just figure out which one you want to do. I get into this debate all the time with my viewers on my streams, how they're like, oh, gardening's the best way, painting's the best way, writing's the best way. I disagree with all y'all. Well, except for that last statement. I do think writing is the best way. Do you have to spend money? Yeah. But will it be worth it within like a week's time, like a week's on like sim days? Yes. Because you'll get residuals. If you can make her sit there and write those books, and once her writing skill gets better, her residuals get higher and higher and higher. I have Sims who make like 10,000 simoleons every day from writing, if not more sometimes, because they're writing in their books. Your books bring in a daily residual that involves no going outside and watering plants. You don't have to stand there and paint and hope that it sells for a lot or hope you can read Nah, all those other things, if you want to do them and you enjoy doing them for your gameplay, do it. But if you're trying to find a way that is the best way to make money during the 100 baby challenge, I say make your sim right. Write her tail off. Rule number 3, as far as having the kids go. When it comes to having the kids during the 100 baby challenge, there are different things you have to do for each age bracket. Right from the infants all the way down to teenagers. There's something you have to do. Now, infants are debatable for me. Is there a set of rules you have to do for the infants? Yes. Do I do those rules? No. Here's why. And before you say anything, if you want to argue with me, whose video are we watching? Sarah's video? That's what I thought. So we're keeping our opinions. Ooh. In any case, infants, I partially ignore as far as their rules go. And the reason is because the 100 baby challenge was made before the infants even existed on Sims 4. If you know, infants are a very new thing. I think they came out last year. So because they came out last year, the 100 baby challenge has been around for like at least 6-7 years, if not maybe longer, a little less. And these rules were already in place, and the creator of these rules, the creator of this challenge, she updates the rules per every expansion pack that may affect the challenge. So when the infants were added in, she updated those rules, okay? And basically, I think they have to complete 3 milestones. They have to sit up, reach, and they have to try their first bite of food. They have to try 3 different things of food, something like that. If you play with infants, you know that's actually kind of hard and takes a little bit. Unless you randomly get your infant to randomly sit up at any random moment. If you're just popping out babies left and right on this challenge, you know, like I know, that is hard to do. It's hard to get your matriarch to just sit there and do that unless you choose to keep a teenager in your house that can go and do that for them. Now, the toddlers I follow by the book, okay? Because I never had a problem with toddlers. I always view them as like pretty easy. With every toddler that you have, they have 5 different skills. All 5 of those skills have to get to level 3. Now, the fastest way to do that is if an older sim helps them. I don't do that. I don't have the matriarch help them except for the potty skill. Unless you get a toddler who is born independent. If they have that independent skill, then they can go potty by themselves, which is fantastic. Which another thing, all traits, all aspirations are random. You have to randomly pick. I usually use a random number generator off of Google. I'll insert a little video right here. I usually do that because it's a lot easier and it saves time. So you have to get all their skills to level 3. There's a bunch of ways you can do that. Tune in to my stream if you want to see how I do it, because I get it up pretty fast. I feel like it's not that hard. Now, the child sims and the teen sims, as far as what you have to do to have them count during the challenge, because this is all stuff to make them count. If you don't accomplish anything, then they technically don't count towards the 100 baby challenge. If you have a child sim, when they age from toddler to child, big jump. When they age from toddler to child, the child sims are a little bit easier because now they're becoming more self-sufficient. You know, like you can do more with them. Basically, with the child sim, they have to be an A student in school. So that includes if you don't have the parenthood pack. If you have the parenthood pack, it's a little different. I don't really follow that part of the rules either, but somehow all of my babies do actually obtain this, which is they have to have like good manners and they have to be nice and polite, which comes with the parenthood pack. If you have the parenthood pack, you can just ignore that. But I do have the parenthood pack, but I don't talk about it a lot during my challenge. I just talk about the basic rules during this. And they have to be like a level 3 skill in something, which is also pretty easy because they're always talking to their mom, asking her for advice, which is cool if it was real life. But because it's Sims and I got stuff I gotta do, I make them play video games all day. Usually before my child Sims age up, they're usually like level 8 and they're like motor skill. They're usually like level 8. With the teenagers are very similar. They have to be an A student. They have to have good manners, be respectful, all that stuff to their parents. And they also need to get a skill to level 3. But like I said, because I typically have them play video games or something to keep them busy while their mom is like working or taking care of the infants or the newborns, the toddlers, like whatever, usually they're like a level 8 in whatever skill that I have them focusing on. So yeah, once they become that, you can age them up. Also, whether it's the infants, the toddlers, the children, or the teenagers, whenever they reach that final, like they're an A student, they're good manners, they have the skills, toddlers have their skills, you can age them up immediately. Like you don't have to wait for the organic age up. I mean, if you want to, okay. But the point is once they hit those skills, age them up and move on to the next phase of their life. Age them up and move them on. And then when they become a teenager and they complete what they have to do, which for my teenagers usually happens like that. Like I never have teenagers long in my house ever on my 100 baby challenge. They usually age up immediately. So, and when I say immediately, I mean like a day. So when that happens, when that takes place, you just age them up, make a little birthday cake, have them blow it out. You age them up and I move them out. And I continue the challenge. And it's just repeat, 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 repeat. For me, this challenge is the easiest thing in the world because it's just repeat, 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 repeat. Now, the question I get the absolute most in my live. The question I get is, what happens if your main matriarch sim ages up? Or, like, what happens? You know, if they become an elder or whatever. Because if you're not playing with mods, elder sims can't have babies. I play with mods, so my elder sims can have babies, but obviously I can't use my mods during this challenge, so I don't allow it. What you do in that case, if anything happens to your main matriarch, and I do mean anything, whoever is your youngest female sim becomes the next matriarch. And that is the rules. And it doesn't matter if you've had 20 babies by your first matriarch, 30 babies by your first matriarch. It doesn't matter. Whatever happens to that matriarch, rather she ages up, like, I do mean anything, like, it doesn't matter. The youngest female sim becomes the next matriarch. And it doesn't matter if she was just born, if she's an infant, if she's a toddler, a child, like, it doesn't matter. She becomes the next matriarch. I don't think you can age them up right away into being an adult for it to count. Like, I think you actually have to have the other matriarch, who is supposed to be an elder when this happens, raise the next matriarch. So the elder is supposed to be taking care of the next one, which is kind of where we're at right now in my challenge. My old matriarch, Cassidy. Cassidy just aged up into an elder. So that means her youngest sim baby is becoming the next matriarch. Right now, she is currently an infant. She's so cute. And that's what this whole talk was all about, was so that I could show you guys where we're at in the challenge right now during my gameplay. And I can show you what to do next. Because Cassidy is now an elder. She can no longer have babies. She's currently raising her next matriarch. Now, I still have other babies in the house from the challenge that still count towards the challenge. So Cassie's going to finish dealing with them, finish dealing with her next matriarch. The second the next matriarch becomes a young adult, she takes over. Boom. And then we on this train again. We rolling again. But until that happens, there's no more babies for the time being. We gotta age up little Miss first. Once we age her up, we'll be good. So for the time being, for the remainder of this video, we're gonna be playing my 100 baby challenge. And on my stream, we're gonna be playing a lot of 100 baby challenge because I gotta get this baby aged up. Boom. This right here, this is the family right here, y'all. As I said before, Cassidy aged up into an elder. Because I have the MC Command Center, I can actually check and see how long we have Cassidy for. The MC Command Center is a mod. It doesn't enhance my gameplay unless I use it, if that makes any sense. So it stays in my game. I don't remove it while I'm playing the 100 baby challenge. So it still coincides with the rules. I guess the only thing is, like, I can see how long I have an elder, which is typically what you can't do on The Sims. But Cassie we will have for 19 days. So what does that mean? Heartbroken, sadness. That's what it means. But also, it also means that our matriarch and gosh. See, I don't understand this. I don't understand this. Isn't she just so cute with her head shoved in the wall? Any case, my babies be jumping out their crib from time to time. Like I was saying, we have 2 more days with Anastasia. At that 2-day mark, Cassidy will have about 17 days left, give or take. And then for her toddler years, it's going to take her 6 days to age up into a toddler. So then Cassidy will have 10 days left. And then at that, let's see, how long does it take a child to age up? I think it takes 14 days. Like, this says 13, but I think it takes 14 days for a child sim to age up. So basically, we would lose Cassidy while Anastasia is a child. So that would mean one of these sims I would keep in my house. I would either keep Moana or Maximus. You need an adult sim in the household, whether you're playing with children or teenagers. So because, I mean, Anastasia would have almost aged up into a teenager. we still need an adult sim, so one of these sims are going to stay in the house. I'm probably going to pick Moana just because I like Moana, even though her eyes are gigantic. I don't know how that happened. She cute though. Any case, it'll probably be Moana. But yeah. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get into it. So Cassidy is currently... Oh, how did we get to our chair? Oh, they're glitchy. I play with a lot of mods, so they usually come up once I press play. Okay, so it's Sunday. Last time I played this was on my stream. I don't think did anybody do their homework? Stop talking to your sister and get that homework done, girl. Also, okay, hair. Okay, hair. Okay. I've been making all my sims look so cute. Typically with the 100 baby challenge, I don't really do makeovers unless the outfit they age up to like makes me want to like punch the air and like projectile vomit. But because this is the last household of Cassidy's kids, I gave all the kids makeovers. That's another thing, right? So when they age up, when Anastasia takes over doing the challenge, she's gonna just leave off right where Cassidy is at. Cassidy's had 50 babies, all per the rules of the challenge. So I kept to all the OG rules except for the infants. And we managed to get Cassidy to 50 children. That was no cheating. That was not with the help of mods. That was just me going for it. That's 50 different baby daddies. Now, she did have twins from time to time, but it's all different. I'm thinking about giving Cassidy a little elder makeover. Should we do that? Let's do that real quick. If you guys don't know, the way I give my Sims makeovers is by enabling cheats. So you type in Control-Shift-C on your keyboard. A little like line should pop up where you can type in stuff. You type in testing cheats true. I'm not going to press enter because I already typed it in, where it'll just say like cheats are enabled. And then after you press enter, I type in full edit mode. Now when I press enter, nothing happens. It doesn't tell me full edit mode is enabled, but it's enabled as long as you spelled it right, basically. As long as you typed in full edit mode, it should work fine when you open up CAS. And then sometimes when I'm in here, I'll just enable move objects, bb.move objects. As you can see, it'll say move objects cheat is on, and right above that it says cheats are enabled. Again, it doesn't tell me when I enable CAS full edit mode. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just my game, but it just doesn't tell me. As long as you typed it in correctly, it is enabled. And then to close the box, you just press Control-Shift-C again. You select whatever sim you want. They don't even have to be in your household, actually. This is why I tell people you don't need MC Command Center to edit your sims. Some people think that you do, but you don't. And you click on Modify in CAS. Typically, if I actually accomplished anything or did anything before doing this, I would save before going in, but we've done nothing. All right, so boom, this is our beautiful matriarch. Look at you, 50 babies later. It only took us 2 years. Let's hear it. That's right, Cassidy. It only took us that long. So with that being said, and yes, I have been playing my 100 baby challenge for about 2 or 3 years. I just wasn't consistent posting it on my YouTube channel or anything. Mental health is so serious, guys. The way you know you typed in full edit mode correctly is by clicking on the sim. And if you can see the little scrollers, the little like gain weight, lose weight little thing, then it's typed in correctly. Also, like if you can edit the aspirations, if you can edit like their name, their age, like it's all typed in correctly then. So let's give her a little makeover. So our girl is super fit, which I love that for her. We're gonna make her even more fit because she's mama. We're gonna shrink that waist. Also, when I'm streaming, my sliders don't work. Okay, so let's edit her face a little bit first. When I first created Cassidy, I wanted her to be really pretty. Now, also when I first created Cassidy, like 3 years ago, I wasn't using mods or CC. Like, At that time, I was completely against using them because when I played The Sims 3, I played all of them, by the way. The Sims 2, The Sims 3. When I played The Sims 3 and The Sims 2, I had vicious viruses on my computer. So I was completely against using them. When I started playing The Sims 4, I was like, time to jump back in. So, but even though I made her without mods and CC, she was still a really pretty sim. And I just love her little face. I think her lips are a little bit, you know, droopy, but that's okay. That's okay. She's elder now. It don't matter. So I don't want Cassie to have glasses. I'd rather remove the glasses and give her eyelashes, because I see it removed her eyelashes for whatever reason. I was removing the sim eyelashes. I don't think a lot of people know this, but there's been like whole mods created to remove the sim lashes when you don't need a mod to do that. I don't know if people know this. I feel like there's a lot of people who just don't know this, but you don't need a mod to remove lashes unless you just want access to every single like eye option. But if you double click the eyes when you're in full edit mode or when you're first creating a sim, it brings up all the different eyes you can choose from. And if you look here, each eye option comes with a no lash, or like a really thin lash or a really small lash, where you're like, I like this eye shape, but I want no lash. So just keep that in your mind. You guys don't need a mod to remove the eyelashes. Now, I'm not going to change her makeup only because I really like it, but I will give her much more subtle earrings because we're an elder now, but we're rich. So we'll put on some, you know, the Gucci 5000s. I say that because if you're in my live, I use them a lot. This is cute. This one works. It's not as elegant as I'd want it to be, but it's fine. She can show off some of her money now. It don't matter. We rich. In my original version of Cassidy, she had like a braided like hairstyle. It was a like Maxis content. Like it wasn't CC. Like I said, I didn't play with any mods or CC. But then when I started playing with mods and CC, I added in this hairstyle, which was perfect for Cassidy because it perfectly replaced the hairstyle I was using for her before. But now I'm gonna give her like a little updo moment. It's giving, I'm not a normal grandma, I'm a cool grandma. But I like it. I like the little braids out. I think it still speaks to Cassidy's personality. And also, I forgot that all my other braided hairstyles I took out of the game because I was using braided hairstyles by a creator named Shea Butter. But something happened and like all of their CC corrupted my game, so I took out their CC until further notice. But I desperately missed their CC. But it's fine. It's fine. So, a wonderful new feature from the new update like a month or so ago when Love Struck came out is you can now add everything that you pick to every single outfit. It saves so much time. So this hair, makeup, earrings is going on them all. And that saves me so much time during the editing process. Oh my gosh. So our girl Cassidy, she real busty. Let me see if I can prop these up a little bit, because you know, just because we old, it don't mean they gotta be sagging down to our stomachs, you feel me? Her butt said, I can't do it anymore. Put me down. Let's see if I have anything that goes, I'm an elder. Now, hear me out. I kind of like the idea of this being her everyday look because she's an elder and she no longer has to like have a whole bunch of babies. She can relax. She's like, this is it. I'm passing the baton. This just feels like really old lady to me. I don't know. If you're in my lives often, you know I constantly change my mind. So this is actually the outfit I want to go with instead. Now, my problem with picking this outfit is I've already styled this outfit on another sim. So, but these are in 2 different saves. So we're just gonna ignore it. You know, this is Cassidy in her elder years. She's an elder now. She's like, I'm going for a more sophisticated look. Period. I love it. I also noticed that when I put on this skirt, she has on an anklet. I'm like, when did I put this anklet on her? Her sleepwear. Golly, Grandma. I think I'm gonna full send the moo-moo. Grandma like, are we having a party? Say less, let me get my leather. So this is Grandma's everyday, her formal look, athletic wear, sleepwear, her party outfit, all shucks, her swimwear, hot weather, and cold weather. And I'm sure a lot of this, my stream will demand me to change. That's where we at right now. Grandma Cassidy! Yay! Oh, she looks so cute. Look at her. Age done hit you right, Cassidy. Okay, boo. So let's go pick up our baby off the floor. Let's put Anastasia back in her crib. Like, my gosh. And you... Can I age you up? I can. I should. I might. He not really needed at the moment. He just, you know, talking. He's just talking. Who's this? Maximus. Also, I had a baby challenge theme name going on, so my followers always pick the names of my babies during the 100 baby challenge, but this time they all had to be like Disney character movie themed. So he's like Maximus, like from Rapunzel. The horse. This is Moana from Moana. So when I give them makeovers, I give them like outfits inspired by their like name, who they're inspired by. Hi, Mr. Flick. How is you doing? Yes, homework complete. Go off, Cindy. Cinderella. Oh, you don't have extra credit. Wow. Here, go do that. As for you, I don't know what you want to do, but like, go have fun. Is this baby hungry, tired? Oh, she gotta go to the bathroom. Speaking of which, let's try to complete some of her milestones. I typically don't do it during the 100 baby challenge, but because Anastasia is our next matriarch, I mean, we might as well. How tired is she? Nah, it's okay. All right, let's actually, what's this? Aren't you the sweetest little thing? You know, that's your daughter, not your granddaughter. Why are we doing this? Why? You pissing me off, Cassidy. I don't understand. Is there not enough room to do tummy time right there? I guess she had to be in that sweet spot. What's wrong with her legs? Why are they glitching like that? Good job, Anastasia. When they do check infant, whatever the infant is lowest in, the sim will like the mom sim will take care of it. Great way to get the communication skill up is by having them babble to a little stuffed animal. Babbling also, when they get to thinking 2, they can stack their shapes. Let me tell you, that gets them up to thinking 3 really fast. Imagination also, you can build this girl really fast by having them play with a toy. But for me, I've noticed the fastest has been this little hamster toy. This hamster toy, I believe, came with a pack that I got. I think it came with like a small pets pack. It was also a pack that Sims was like giving out for free. So that's how I even had that pack. We have a long way ahead of us before Anastasia becomes a young adult. You throwing a tantrum? Bro, go to sleep. Good night. Oh, we're a full baby. Oh, why are our legs glitching? Oh my goodness. What CC is broken on you, huh? Huh? I have to fix them knees. At some point when I feel like it. Probably when I stream. Girl, it's not ready yet. She upset. She tried to grab a serving and it's still cooking. Girl, that sounds like a Don't you dare! I hate when they go and grab food before I'm ready for them. Okay, y'all. I think I'm going to call it right here. I didn't get as much done as I wanted to, but at least I gave Cassidy a makeover before my next live so that nobody in my live is like, she needs to get a granny makeover. Let these Sims live. It's just a game. It don't matter. Any case, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I hope this video was useful. I hope you discovered what some of the rules are for the 100 baby challenge. Please leave a comment down below with any questions. I would love for us to be besties. Also, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, follow all my social medias so we can keep in touch. And I will see y'all next time. Peace.